Empaths, master the art of protecting your energy, period.
Had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch. I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick. Sleep all you want, but I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deity, Princey, and I'm here to serve you and guide you along your journey. Let's hop right into the video today. Number one, empaths, if you were raised by a narcissist, it's vital, it's so crucial for you to stop seeking approval from others. This is people pleasing. So people pleasing is going to be the number one thing that you need to do to master yourself, to master your gifts. And like I always tell you guys, this book is going to help you as well. So people pleasing is stemming from you being submerged by narcissists, especially if they were your parents. You had to find a way to seek that love and validation from them for your own survival needs and just for you to enjoy your childhood. Children, listen, our parents are our first seducers. They're our first lovers. They are our first gods. So children are always going to seek and want to know, like, I'm loved, I'm safe, I'm protected. And this stayed with you. So as you're an adult now, this is how you're operating. You're subconsciously looking to please another person outside of yourself, just as you did as a child, because your parents did not grant you self-agency. Because your parents were not able to allow you to develop into your own unique consciousness, right? They wanted to keep you propagated to them. You people pleasing is you being propagated to your narcissistic parents because it's a vibrational energy match. In order to be a vibrational match to something, it must be a connection. So your parents need to dominate and control. You needed to be submissive and subordinate. So it's an even match. So as you go throughout life, you attract these same type of experiences. So people pleasing is going to truly help you to stop. But how do we do this whole no more people pleasing thing, right? I would say this for you to start to develop a routine for yourself. The way that you develop a routine for yourself is by doing the things that you know are going to bring you joy and peace. Far as for me, for an example, I began to lose my weight. I started off on my weight loss journey. I was 210 pounds. I was kicked out of my egg donor's home, and that was like the last straw for me. So for me, that last straw and ignited the flame of me to stop people pleasing and for me to put myself first, for me to now develop a routine for me. When you develop a routine for you, this is you putting in to the law of vibration. This is you tapping into the law of cause and effect. The higher laws override these lower laws that we go through, the abuse, the trauma. You begin to do these small steps, you're pulling from the higher laws of the universe. So your vibration is going to change. Whatever you put out comes back in. The law of cause and effects is just inputs and outputs. What goes out must come back. By you now setting a routine for yourself, by you now having a class you like to take, if it's martial arts, okay, if it's a piano class, whatever it is, you're tapping into the creative energy of your brain. Creative energy is your life force. So by you setting the intention, I'm going to make this routine for myself, right? Starting tomorrow, I am going to do this, that, and the third. I'm going to take that walk. I'm going to go to the park. I'm going to sign up for LA Fitness and be able to go swimming in the pool. Whatever it is, you're literally beginning the foundation for you to now expand your creative energy, because the more you do something, the better that you get, which is now you placing your energy on yourself. Instead of you people pleasing, you have now created a routine for you. You come first. Nothing comes before this routine. I can't do anything for anybody at all until I'm met, until I'm fed. How can I pour into you if I'm not poured into myself? I can't show up for you if I ain't show up for myself. You are an experienced empath. This is what I want you to remember. You are a walking experience for self because you have yourself, you have your ego, you have your subconscious, you have your inner child, you have your shadow, okay, you have your conscious brain. You have all these different energies flowing through you. You are a multi-dimensional being having a human experience. And the next one I want to say to you that's going to help you with this people pleasing, the next idea is to set clear boundaries for your emotions. Distinguish your emotions from other people. Remember, boundaries are God. There's a video on my YouTube, part 1 and part 2, that will help you understand why boundaries are God and why you have to set these boundaries. And boundaries are going to ascend you into the reality you desire to be in. Listen, empath, I'm here to be real with you. People pleasing is not going to get you the things that you want in this life. This is the game of life. You came here to be free. You came here to have fun. Okay, there's already going to be domination and control from the political things and the little things that keep people's minds from their self. There's going to be so many distractions to keep you from yourself. You want to start to set these boundaries. You want to start to have a routine for yourself. You want to be intentional with no more people pleasing so you can connect with self and enjoy. If you are distracted from self, you're never enjoying self. You're only doing what other people tell you to do. Another tip that is going to help you is to form some kind of grounding activity, some kind of grounding practice. Yes, having a routine is in itself going to help you to ground, but everything needs to be intentional. Each category needs to have your intentional energy placed to that. So when you're intentional with, this is my routine for me to begin my day. But now when you're intentional with, this is my routine for me to ground and come back to myself. I love meditation. I think meditation is absolutely beautiful. There is so much science and research to back up meditation. I do, read a lot of Dr. Joe Dispenza's books. I am really into epigenetics and neuroplasticity. That is how I developed the life of my dreams, through healing from my own traumas, healing from my own insecurities and people pleasing, and stepping into my divine feminine era. And as you guys know, I am a dark empath, meaning I have allowed myself to be gang with my shadow. Me and my shadow are like this because I'm not going to suppress myself. I'm not going to tell myself, no, you can't say that. And even with this journey, we absorb people's energies. The etymology of empath is empathy. Empathy is all about feeling emotions. Empaths are absorbers. When someone is going through something, we feel that. The news, so not to jump off, but these things can help you too. If you're not consuming negative news, again, it's a distraction from yourself. You're already an empath. So if someone can distract you, if someone can make you feel so much sorrow and pain for others, that's a distraction from yourself. I'm here to be real with you, empath, because when I read my diary 5 years ago, guess what? 5 years ago in my diary, I prayed to Jesus, and I'm not Christian anymore or anything. But at this time, I was Christian, and I asked Jesus to stop the killing and stop people from being in pain because I was so hurt by it. 5 years later, hello, it's the world. It's still going to keep happening. This is the dark energy in me for me to accept the things that you cannot change. You cannot change the way the world is going to be. You can either allow it to keep you down, allow it to keep space in your mind. You're constantly thinking about this, or you can release and let it go and focus on the things that you have the power and the ability to control. You have the power and the ability to control your own life, to control where you go next. So having this type of intention that I am going to set these boundaries, I am going to have a routine, I am going to also have a grounding technique to get me back connected to myself, to distinguish my emotions from someone else, my happiness, my joy from someone else's sorrow. Remember, empath, misery loves company. Please don't ever forget that. Don't forget that miserable people love an accomplice. You can choose to be someone's accomplice, or you can choose to turn the other cheek, okay? And keep it pushing and keep it moving. And the last thing I want to share with you, a tip that is going to really help you, is visualization. Visualize yourself in a protected bubble, a cloud. I love clouds. So I visualize myself just sitting on my cloud. I can't hear you. Okay, I can't see you. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. Visualize yourself around any energy that you feel connected to, whether that's a light. Okay, if your favorite color is, lime green, visualize a lime green circle around you, protecting you, but also feeding you the experiences that you desire to have. Opening up that circle for the right things and pushing out and keeping a barrier away from the things that are not conducive to your energetic field. You want to be observable to energies. You don't want to absorb them. So by you visualizing yourself being protected, you will be able to communicate and have these conversations with people and deal with people, knowing that that's a part of a boundary too, knowing that there is this protective energy surrounding me. I can talk to you, I can hear you. That don't mean I have to feel you. And it's going to take practice, empath. Yes, it's going to take practice. But you watching this video today, you starting right now, I guarantee you, you will be way different a year from now. If you go ahead and start now and be intentional and put yourself first and love yourself, this time next year, you're going to feel so fucking amazing. I swear you are. Okay, it's a process. It is a process. It's a journey. But within 3 months, you'll see a difference. You'll literally have a mini awakening. You'll have a mini realization. Okay, you're going to continue to self-actualize. It's a seed. Everything goes back to nature. Seeds sprout in 3 days. Some seeds can sprout in 3 days. Some seeds can sprout in 7 days. Some seeds can sprout in 2 weeks, and so on and so forth. A month, 2 months. Same thing with you. You begin to plant these seeds in your mind. Okay, 3 months from now, you see a difference. You'll see a difference in 3 days, but I guarantee you 3 months, you're going to be like, whoa. 6 months, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I made the right choice. A year from now, you're going to walk outside with your head held high, knowing that you're an empath. You have this ability and this gift, and you get to use your gift for how you choose to use your gift, which is for yourself. And as always, stay rich and stay dangerous. If you have any video requests, go ahead and drop a comment below. I love you so much. Peace, love, and darkness to you. Abundant, and I'll see you soon.
I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.